YouTube, good morning. Lazy ass Hoang Fit checking in. Have not recorded all week, but I'm back on it. Got a number of things to do today, so about to eat up some breakfast, show you what I have. So I've been on my pancake craze a lot lately. Pancake and I want to say like cereal. So super easy, super easy to make protein pancakes. I stopped buying Kodiak cakes just because like I feel like I wasn't getting full from Kodiak cakes, and I feel like I was also paying extra for freaking just because it has like stupid protein in it. So I'm just gonna make my own. Oh wow, oh wow, I'm spilling this everywhere, guys. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna make my own, and you can too. Super easy. So I buy this like great value extra pancake mix. Wow, it's so exposed. So extra value pancake mix from Walmart. This is like $2 a box. There's 23 servings in here. Same macros as Kodiak cakes except no protein. So what can you do, guys? Just buy your own protein powder. One Up Nutrition, Hoang Fit 20. Every single week there's a new sale, and 30% off this week. Hoang Fit 20, supplement plug, boom. I always do like 2-part pancake mix, 1 part protein. So 1 full scoop of chocolate peanut butter blast is actually my favorite flavor of all time. So 1 scoop protein, that's like 24 grams of protons. That's how Max says it. So we got that, and then so I always put water, a little bit of water in the beginning so that the powder doesn't stick on the base. Knowledge, guys, knowledge. And then a little extra water at the top to cap it off. And then I stopped using a blender, so I just blend it in a bowl, just because I've come to find out that like if you beat up pancake mix too much to where it's too fine, it's like the texture's not as good as if you just mix it up in a bowl and there's like still some clumps, because apparently pancake mix is better that way, like to have clumps. If I don't know if that makes sense, but it's always better that way. Sometimes people overcomplicate a bulk too much and they spend way too much money and stuff like that, but you can get back to the basics and cut costs in a lot of aspects when you're bulking, as opposed to when you're cutting. Like when you're cutting, you have to be so much more creative, but when you're bulking to a point where you're in a surplus for months and months and months, you can scale it down because your calories will be a lot higher, and you can just be more simple with your foods. Like now I just eat chicken breast and kimchi, and then noodles and sometimes rice. That's like a super simple meal, and I eat that like literally every single day. So cheap. And then protein pancakes. Now I don't buy Kodiak cakes because I think a box of Kodiak cakes was like I want to say like $7, as opposed to that pancake mix, which is $2. Okay, so tip for you guys for flipping pancakes, for those of you who are beginners at flipping pancakes, to make sure that you're able to flip everything. First, I lower my heat to a little amount so that it doesn't burn, especially if it's a thicker pancake. And then what I do is kind of wave my spatula all around the pancake to make sure everything is cooked and it's somewhat solid on the top, so that if I'm flipping it, like everything just doesn't like fly out, all the batter and stuff. So my pancake is ready to flip. Let's test it right now. Boom! Perfect flip. No things splattering or anything. All right, so next up we have for breakfast every single morning is my coffee. A lot of people ask me how I make my coffee. So super simple. I always change up the recipes from time to time, but here is what I've been drinking lately, okay, lately. So big cup of ice. You want to make sure you have a lot of ice just because the coffee's still hot and it will melt the ice, and if you have too little, it will be no ice. So 1 cup of ice. I usually use regular milk as well. I don't use almond milk anymore because I'm in a surplus, and you know, I don't really care too much about lower calorie things. So 2% is fairly low calories. I think I'll pour about like 2 ounces in here, just, you know, as a creamer and stuff like that, lower calorie creamer. And then I have a lower calorie chocolate milk too. This is like high in protein. I buy this from a local grocery store. So the chocolate milk gives it a little bit of a mocha taste. So I'll pour the same amount, about 2 ounces in there. I love the mocha taste. If you don't, then you don't have to, you just pour more milk. And then just because I make my coffee very strong, I have stevia. You can use whatever sweetener you want, but stevia is my choice just because it's, I don't know, healthier than Splenda. I don't know. Honestly, there's no real thing, but I just use it because it's 0 calories. So about 1.5 scoops of this. And then I like my coffee, I like to make my coffee, like my iced coffee, when my coffee is still hot, because I feel like there's more of a, like a more roasted taste. So I like that. That's your preference. So coffee, pour how much ever you want, and voila. I have a lot of coffee in here. And that's the coffee, guys. I'm about to try the coffee right now for you guys. Wow, that is delicious. Delicious. Go try that. Super easy, guys. Like, I don't overcomplicate any of my cooking. My pancake's done. Also, little tip for you guys that pancake eaters or waffle eaters or whatever, you can use so much less syrup if you just pour it in a bowl and dip it instead of pouring it on top, because like if you don't eat your pancake fast enough, the syrup soaks into the pancake and you lose syrup. You gotta end up pouring more syrup, and you just eat too much syrup, right? So I use Carrie's sugar-free syrup, like it's 6 carb. I don't use Walden Farms right now because I'm bulking. I don't really care too much about that, like I said, but that's another thing. Look at all this in a bowl. I won't even use all of this, and this is not even 1 serving. Like, so 1 serving is only 6 carb, but if I literally poured syrup on here, like a lot, I'm gonna have to pour a lot more 5 minutes later because I'm not gonna finish this pancake in 5 minutes. But that's your preference. Just be smart, save calories. I'm gonna try the pancake for you right now. All right, I know this is gonna be good because I've already eaten it so many times, but you guys haven't seen me eat it. Wow, phenomenal. Go try this. Super easy. Water, pancake mix, and protein powder. That's it, guys. No eggs, no nothing. Solid. So I missed my court date like by a month because some shit happened. They said I didn't apply, whatever the case. Now I gotta do defensive driving. It's freaking, gosh. So just dropped off some packages to the post office, and you guys know about the whole situation that Houston had like a snowstorm or everything, and it was just like 15 degrees. Everything was closed because of the icy roads, and so I shipped out 6 packages on Monday, right? 6 packages, and I always ship out, you know, priority or first class mail for all of my customers, which means they should get in like 2 days or so. Well, according to USPS, all of these packages are still on pre-shipment, and they're literally just, my packages are literally just floating in space and some shit, and no one can help me. No one knows where these packages are. And so like they're like, every single time I come here, guys, every single time they're like, oh, you just gotta wait a few days, well, it's like, yo, like, what do I do, man? Like, what do I do? So frustrating. Both light cheese too? Pizza of choice. White cream sauce, very light cheese, chicken, tomatoes, onions, bell peppers. Baby girl got everything pretty much the same except ham, spinach, artichokes, jalapenos. I still think Blaze pizza is not as good as Mod. So Derek's prepping for tomorrow's launch.
Man, this would have been fire if I had a Zephyr chain on though.
Bro, you need this Tempest tag is what you need. I'm saying? Well, you didn't even wear it, bro. Yo, see, when I don't see Derek, Derek doesn't wear it. But then when I see him, he wears it.
Honestly,
so
Ashley took the one he gave me. I don't know where she put it.
The revolver?
The black one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where she put it. It's at the house, man.
Alright, so I'm about to head out to the little warehouse right now. Launch is tomorrow. So by the time you're watching this, launch has already happened. Today's Friday. So I'm about to go out to the warehouse before all the chaos. Holy shit. Look at all this. Look at all this, guys. It's so crowded. What the heck? Yo.
In place.
Are y'all ready for tomorrow?
We're ready, dude. We're gonna be done in 2 days.
Nah, bro. I'm not showing up.
You coming?
Fuck no. Hell no.
You said you're gonna help.
Yeah, bro.
I'm in.
Damn, bro.
Nah. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that this bulk is pretty much has been going really successful. Rocking the olive joggers, super dope. But anyways, the bulk has been going super successful, guys. Strength is going way up. So 105s today for my compound lifts. There's one lift per day, sometimes two, each workout that I focus a lot on strength. And today was flat demo bench press. You know, I don't have a written program, but everything is pretty much in my head about like what I'm gonna do the next day and stuff like that. So 105s has been moving so smoothly, guys. That's a PR for me. So last week I think I was only hitting 6 reps and RP like 9. I think this week is 105, RP about 8 with 8 reps. So natural bodybuilding is really strange, guys. Like if you really strategically plan your workouts, don't train to failure, program correctly, eat properly, you will get there, man. Oh, and this one is a guillotine press, which is a upper chest builder, because one of my goals like this bulk has been to bring up my chest, which has always been a weak point in my physique. And so working super hard on the chest movements, like I think each week or each day that I'm doing a push workout, I think I'm doing about 5 to 6 chest movements. So sometimes the longer you train, the more volume you're gonna need. So don't think that you're under or you're overtraining, because if you're eating enough, a sufficient amount, it's gonna work. So and I usually end my chest portion of my workouts every single time with these push-ups, which allow for a much deeper stretch. And it fires the chest, guys. Fires the chest. So I don't believe that I filmed the entire workout. There's a lot of clips that I miss, and the camera for some reason didn't record it. Like the memory card didn't save it. So this is the end of my workout with the dips, and then I did triceps as well. And here is the cardio that I've been doing a lot lately. Keeps my weight on my toes, keeps my agility fast, or somewhat fast, and this is really a good calf burner. So yeah, guys, just programming a lot lately and trying to just stay in shape relatively while also being very healthy. So that is pretty much it. Just kind of wanted to tell you guys that I've been programming a lot lately. So hope you enjoyed this little commentary, me kind of chatting with you guys a little bit. And please enjoy the rest of the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Oh, hope you enjoyed my breakfast as well. Currently at Little Sheep Hot Pot. All you can eat hot pot, which means unlimited protein. Close workout with Kevin, Christina, and baby girl. If you guys don't know what hot pot is, pretty much you order a bunch of stuff. Like we have meats, vegetables, more meat, hot sauce, and you pretty much cook everything in a pot of soup. We have two kinds. This is regular soup base, and then that's spicy. Baby girl loves hot pot, right there?
Yeah. So you smell that.
Unlimited protein, guys. And in Houston, there's like a pretty good amount, especially like when it's cold. The best thing to do is eat here, and unlimited protein for like 20 bucks. So pretty good deal. Have you guys ever had a meat coma or meat sweats?
Like that whole second.
Oh! What happened?